Hi everyone, sorry I've been quiet for the last couple of weeks. Things have been a little bit chaotic and up in the air here. The upshot of a big life-changing opportunity means we are selling the house. So things are being boxed up, we are on the market, we have to keep it pristinely clean, which anyone who knows me knows that's pretty hard to do. But it has had a direct result on picking my books as my September TBR. I got my jar as normal, scattered them all over my lap, picked up a couple, decided I didn't fancy them, picked up one that I hadn't read from last month, and then picked up one I thought, oh yeah, I quite fancy that. It was actually Reflection, which is one of the Disney Twisted Tales. I thought, yeah, I'm in the mood for that, no problem. Wrote it down on my list and everything, and suddenly thought, hang on, what bookcase is that on? And it's only as I was sitting there thinking, where is it? Oh, it's on the white bookcase, top of the stairs. That I suddenly thought, hang on, no it's not. It's in a box. I've packed that bookcase. Which meant I had to go and pick another book from my TBR jar. But I have a feeling I'm going to encounter that more and more. I'll fancy a book and it will be in a box. So I'm kind of hoping we move sooner rather than later, so I'm not stuck going, where are all my books gone? Yeah. Anyway, if you haven't guessed, this is my September TBR. This is what I'm planning to read this month. It's a fairly shortish pile of books because I didn't do very well in August. I actually failed to read the 2 tomes that I had down on my list. One's a library book, which title completely escapes me at the moment. The other one is Court of Wings and Ruin. And so I've gone with realistic expectations this month. The first up is the bedtime book. This is Skullduggery Pleasant Mortal Coil by Derek Landy. It is book 5 in the Skullduggery Pleasant series. We just love this series. It's so witty and sarcastic. It's so much fun. I need to reread Clogheart by Peter Mathell. I had a friend actually request had I done a review for this. So it's been a little while since I've read it, and I have to admit I can't quite remember it well enough to do a review, so I'm hoping by starting to reread it will jog my memory and I'll actually recall the story. Grace and Fury, I'm ploughing my way through this now. This book has consistently made me very, very cross. I'll talk about more of that in my review, I think. From the library, The Obelisk Gate by M.K. Jemisin. This is book 2 in the Broken Earth series, which was a hard read but a very rewarding read, and I would highly recommend it. It's a very good story. I'm looking forward to seeing where things progress. To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandria Christo. This was for my TBR jar, eventually. It's kind of like a sea witch retelling of The Little Mermaid, I'm presuming, so I'll give this a go. This is one of the books I picked up from Yauk, so I've made a start. And finally, Heart of Thorns by Bree Barton. This is my Fairy Loot book that I need to read from July, because I've got August one to read, and I must do an unboxing video of that this week. There we go. But yeah, I quite like the pretty red on this one as well. So I have 2 Fairy Loot books I need to read this month. That's my realistic September TBR. What are you reading this month? Please let me know via Twitter, Goodreads, Instagram. Links are all down below in the description box, as is a link to my book blog where you can find my August wrap-up, reviews of books that you haven't seen for a little while, because it's slightly easier to do a book blog than it is to do a video all the time. And leave your comments down below. That would be lovely. Which of these books do you think I should be reading sooner rather than later? That would be great. As always, thank you very much for watching and happy reading. Bye!